you ever been misunderstood or said something you regretted in an argument? Well, I definitely have. Sometimes I respond well, sometimes I don't. Relationships are a crucial part of our day-to-day life. And to manage our relationships well, we need to learn how to manage conflict. This book changed the way I thought about managing relationships and managing conflict. I really wish I read this book way earlier because it will help me out in so many different situations. What is this book? Today, the book I'm going to share with you is Nonviolent Communication by Marshall B. Rosenberg. So, what is nonviolent communication? Nonviolent communication is a way of speaking and listening that helps us connect better with others and with ourselves. One of the key concepts in this is that behind every feeling, there is a need. It focuses on us expressing honestly without blame or judgment. It's about listening with empathy to understand the other person's feelings and needs. It's about replacing fear, guilt, or pressure with understanding, cooperation, and compassion. These are the 4 basic steps to nonviolent communication. Number 1, observation. It's about asking what happened without judgment. Number 2, feelings. It's about asking, how do I feel, or how does the other person feel? Number 3, needs. What need is connected to my feelings? Number 4, request. What concrete action am I asking for? So we're gonna use an example. In the first example, it says, you are lazy. And the second example, it says, when you don't do the dishes, I feel frustrated because I need support at home. Would you be willing to help tonight? And just from looking from these 2 examples, which one do you think is a non-violent way of communicating? Obviously, it's number 2. Which communication do you prefer? If it was me, I would prefer number 2. If I was to hear the first one, a lot of defensiveness and angry or irritation would rise up within me because I would feel I'm being judged. But if I was to hear the second statement, I would feel much more empathetic to the person asking that because I know that they need some support and they're asking me really nicely. They're like, oh, would you be willing to help? Let's break down this further. So as we can see, this statement incorporates the 4 steps of nonviolent communication. The first part, observation, is when you don't do the dishes. The second part is about expressing feelings. I feel frustrated. The third part is about identifying the needs because I need support at home. The fourth part is about requesting. Would you be willing to help tonight? When we think about expressing feelings, we need to be able to understand emotions and be able to put words to the emotions that we are feeling. We have a lot of emotions and there is a lot of words that we can use to describe our emotions. We will do a little bit of an exercise. Have a go and see whether you can tell which statement accurately expresses feeling. The first sentence, I feel you don't love me. That doesn't express feelings. You don't love me is an opinion that you have of the other person and an action that you think the other person isn't doing to you, but it isn't your feelings. Instead, sadness or anguish, that is a feeling. So you could say instead, I'm feeling sad or anguish. Second, I'm scared that you are leaving. Yes, that is a feeling. Sadness is a feeling. I feel scared when you say that. Yes, that's a feeling. When you don't greet me, I feel neglected. No, neglected isn't a feeling. Neglected is an action that is attributed to someone else. You think that they are neglecting you. And instead, a feeling is lonely. I feel lonely. Fifth, I'm happy that you can come. That's a feeling. 6, you are disgusting. That's not a feeling. That is a label that you put on someone else. A feeling is when you say, I feel disgusted. Disgusted is a feeling. 7, I'm worthless. No, that is not a feeling. Worthless is an opinion that you have of yourself, of your own value and your own worth. Instead, a feeling is unsure. I feel unsure of my own talents, or I feel wretched. As you can see, just by being able to express feelings, it's coming off in a way that's being able to be more communicative in a more compassionate way to other people and to yourself, especially if you take examples 6 and 7. Now the third part is identifying needs. Which of the following statements have the speaker acknowledge responsibility for his or her feelings? The first statement, you irritate me when you leave company documents on the conference room floor. Second statement, I feel angry when you say that because I'm wanting respect and I hear your words as an insult. Third, I feel frustrated when you come late. Fourth, I'm sad that you won't be coming for dinner because I was hoping we could spend the evening together. Fifth, I feel disappointed because you say you would do it and you didn't. Let's go through it one by one. You irritate me. One of the things we learn in this book is that your feelings are your responsibility. Other people has no influence on your feelings. What they do might be a trigger or might be a cause, but then it's always related to a need that you have, and thus out of that need results that feel. We use I feeling statements. Instead of you irritate me, it's I'm irritated when you leave company documents on the conference room floor because I want our documents to be safely stored and accessible. And that is identifying needs. Why are you irritated? I want our documents to be safely stored and accessible. I think the other reason why you don't want to use you statements is that using you statements does make the other person feel much more defensive and comes off as very judgmental. It just works better with I feelings. Second one, the speaker has acknowledged their needs. So the second statement is, I feel angry when you say that because I'm wanting respect and I hear your words as an insult. The third statement, I feel frustrated when you come late. The speaker hasn't acknowledged their needs. How they could have acknowledged their needs was by saying, because I was hoping we'll be able to get some front row seats. The fourth statement, I'm sad that you won't be coming for dinner because I was hoping we could spend the evening together. The speaker has acknowledged their needs. Fifth, I feel disappointed because you say you would do it and you didn't. They didn't identify their needs, and how they could have done so was to say, I feel disappointed because I want to be able to rely upon your word. Another key concept in this book is about being able to listen with empathy. Nonviolent communication is not just being able to express oneself, it is also about being able to listen with empathy. Empathy doesn't mean fixing someone's feeling, it means being present. And I find that very comforting because sometimes I do feel the pressure when somebody's going through some tough times, and I'll have this feeling that, I want to be able to help them. But that creates such a big burden. And I think you need to understand that you can't necessarily help people's situation, but just being there sometimes already helps a lot, so just listen. Our ability to offer empathy can allow us to stay vulnerable, diffuse potential violence, hear the word no without taking it as a rejection, and even hear the feelings and needs expressed through silence. And this is just a reflection on your part. What makes you feel truly listened to? Imagine one of your friends says the following to you. How could we respond using the principles of nonviolent communication? What good does talking to you do? You never listen. So how could we respond using the principles of nonviolent communication to that? A tip is to pause and ask yourself, what is this person really needing? We could respond by saying, are you feeling unhappy because you are needing to be heard? It sounds like you are frustrated because you would like to feel more connection when we speak. So there's many ways that we respond to judgment. This does come off as judgmental. What good does talking to you do? You never listen. And the way we respond to judgment can vary in different ways. The first step is we often blame ourselves, like we didn't do good enough. The second stage is we blame them. And then the third stage is we don't blame anyone. We understand our needs and we understand their needs. I realized that when I was younger, I tend to blame myself first, and I would suppress my needs and accommodate others. It comes to a point where my feelings were so suppressed and I feel so unbearable that I'll proceed to blame others. Because I feel so suffocated from blaming myself that I'll rather blame others, and doing so protect my boundaries and my needs. But when I do that, it's kind of like pushing it to other people, which doesn't help either. The third stage is like a growth, is when I'm able to understand my needs and I desire to be able to speak freely, to have clear communication rather than passive aggressiveness, because I want to feel connected to them. And I am able to understand their needs. And instead of this person is treating me badly, I understand why they react in that way. It allows me to look past the hurtful things that people say and understand why they say it and be able to sympathize with them. Another section of this book talks about motivation. And there's many ways that we can be motivated. This is a quote from the book. We want to take action out of the desire to contribute to life, rather than out of fear, guilt, shame, or obligation. I find that when I take motivation out of fear, guilt, shame, or obligation, it makes me less likely to do the things that I want to do. But instead, when I want to do it out of a sense of autonomy, of I desire to do it, it's out of a positive feeling, I'm much more motivated. So you can ask yourself, what motivated you the last time you worked hard for something? Was it fear or a need you truly valued? And this could apply differently. For example, some people could say, oh, I'm forced to go to work. I need to do my 9 to 5 because I need to pay for my bills. I have to do it. I need to. It's obligated. Or you could frame it as, I choose to do it because I want to have electricity, and I'm grateful that I live in a society where the electricities are part of the bills. I want to work to support my family, and I want to work to have something to occupy my time. But just think about it as a need you truly value rather than out of this fear, guilt, shame, or obligation. My closing thought on this book, I think this book really teaches us to listen for needs, to speak honestly, and to act with empathy. It provides a way for me to be able to express my feelings, my needs, while also being able to listen to other people's feelings and needs. In a way, it does help with your relationships in your life. One of the biggest indicators of happiness in life is the quality of your relationships. I definitely recommend this book for everyone to read. And with one last thought, how can you apply nonviolent communication to your own life? And would you be reading this book? And if you have read this book, how did you feel about it? What's changed for you? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.